will now go to item 11. We will table. So is there a motion to table?
So moved.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved in.
Chair,
Yes.
before you table, there's a couple of things that I just want to make the commission aware of so you can kind of food for thought before the next meeting. I have had discussions with the State Fire Marshal's office, with Willard. We've had joint meetings since January. Commissioner Freiberger has been at most of those meetings with us. I did have a lengthy discussion with the State Fire Marshal's office yesterday regarding this request for us to take over the Willard Fire Department. And there are a few issues that I have asked the Village of Willard to be prepared to address when they came to commission. And those issues include a proposal of what they plan to do with capital assets if they're going to deed property to the county, being fire trucks, equipment, things of that nature, what their plans are for the fire station. It's my understanding that they can't deed the fire station over to the county. That's not a problem for us to occupy that station, but we would not be able to make any additions or expansions of that station in the future if it doesn't belong to us. The State Fire Marshal's office, one of the biggest concerns of Willard is their membership. They're not able to maintain a full roster that is required by the State Fire Marshal's office to be eligible for funding. So a question that Jason and I have of Willard is, will they be able to give us any commitment of membership coming over? Because the concern of the State Fire Marshal's office is if Willard can't give us a commitment of membership, if we're unable to provide membership for them in that area, then we have to look at our next closest fire district, which would be McIntosh or Torrance. And if we're running code on a structure fire, it's 35-minute response time, give or take. And that's a lot of time when it comes to a burning structure in the municipality. So there's a liability there. There's still a question, according to the Deputy State Fire Marshal, there may not be a liability to us if it's not a declared fire district of ours. We may not have a statutory requirement to respond, but once we create a fire district there, then we do have that requirement. So there's some liability questions that we have, and some questions of the fire department and the village. The mayor of Willard was also very concerned, which is a great idea. He wants there to be some sort of a written agreement that the town provides water to the county if we take over the fire department, and that's something we definitely want, because he won't be around forever, and he won't be mayor forever, and that's something that's a concern. How do we get water to Willard if we can't get water from Willard? So those are some things that I just want you guys to think about. If you have any questions that I can answer, or the fire marshal or Willard, the State Fire Marshal and the Deputy State Fire Marshal plan to be at that meeting, at the next meeting, to answer questions only. They don't have a lot of input because they service municipality and counties both, but those are the basic questions that we will have of the department before the commission makes a decision on this.
Okay. Thank you for the update, and we wish Faye well. I know she was sick this afternoon and was taken by ambulance, so we'll take this up when she's well again. We will now go to, did I go through all of the steps on motion in a second?
Yes.
Can we do that again? Because I think we didn't
Okay.
actually vote.
Thank you. Is there a motion to table item 11?
Yes.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.